number 2.
Whenever you're ready, man, we can go ahead
All
and
right.
start the action.
All right, well, fuck it, let's go.
All right, let's do it. This
Yeah.
is couch number 2. This
Part
is the sequel, the Redux, the remake. I learned a lot from doing the first one.
Yep.
It is a hell of a lot of work.
Damn right.
I severely underestimated how much it was gonna take to do
Yeah.
like a week's worth of editing. It's crazy.
That's a lot more than I thought. Just from doing stuff in class, it was like, damn.
But for all 3 of you out there that watched the first one, we appreciate it. We love it. Thanks, thanks, Katie. Thanks, Grandma.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, yeah. Anybody else who was out there watching?
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
Shout out.
Yeah. So what are we gonna get into today?
Oh shoot, man. Well, I can talk about what I saw today. One of the most awkward Texas things I've seen today.
I mean, I have seen a lot of awkward Texas things.
I know. Things that
When
don't
you
belong.
say awkward, I mean like how awkward?
Well, like it didn't belong in a city, that's for sure. I mean, something I never thought I'd see.
Like some oil field bullshit.
I mean, just weird nature. Damn, nature, you scary. But no. So I'm on my way to Waffle House.
Okay.
That's what I do on Sundays.
Right.
So I'm on my way, and I'm probably 3 blocks away. Actually, out towards Josh's place.
Josh's place?
Yeah, over there in the Benbrook area.
Oh,
Remember?
okay. Yeah.
So I'm out over there, not too far from
Old
Waffle
Josh,
House.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm at the light, and it's turned green, and I noticed the cars that are on the other side weren't moving. I'm like, well, what the hell? Like, they were just stopped, and they were a couple cars back, just stopped. It's like, what? And I look, and there's some turkeys, like live big-ass turkeys. Like, hell if I know. And there's a couple of them on the side of the street, like on the sidewalk, looking into the street. And there's still another couple turkeys just walking slow across traffic.
Wait, they're walking across traffic? They're not in the back of somebody's truck or anything?
They were out.
Wow.
Turkeys. Big-ass turkeys.
Was there anyone concerned about this? Like trying to run around to track them down?
Just the people sitting in their cars, like, patiently waiting for them to get by.
This seems like something
Like,
we've
I
seen
triple take, just
before.
like, huh? What?
It's like something they are all too familiar with. They must have seen it before. I don't know.
I've never seen this one, and I go to that place almost every weekend. And just turkeys.
I wonder if any of them are show turkeys.
I don't know. They were big and they looked tasty. So,
Boy,
but
tell you what.
just random. Saw that. Turkeys. Yep.
So we actually did something pretty fun last night. We went to the AMA Supercross out there in Arlington, Texas.
Brap.
Yeah, a lot of dirt scooters. So we get there and classic us. We don't plan for shit. We're bad planners. So we plan things poorly. So we just went to go. We got our tickets at least a week ago. So we did something right.
Right.
I went with my best friend from way back in the day. We used to actually ride motorcycles together and stuff. So we go out there. We drive to AT&T Stadium. First of all, we hit traffic, just horrible traffic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's to be expected when you go that far, actually. Get out to the stadium. We see a $20 lot. We're trying to find parking.
Yeah.
Driving around AT&T Stadium, Jerry World. If you're not familiar with it out there, you probably are familiar with it because it is massive.
If you're not, where you at?
It is a monolithic testament to modern engineering. It is just... It is It is large. So we're driving around looking for parking. Of course, we find a $20 lot, and they're all like, "Oh, $20 lot." I mean, it's like a church parking lot.
Yeah,
It's like a
all
dark.
around. They all do it. Yeah.
I didn't even see nobody out there taking no money. First
Just
of
a
all,
guy
so I don't think this
on
is.
a lawn chair, just like.
I didn't even
Sup?
see that. It's just darkness, and I'm like, what do you just pull up and wait for a shadow to appear? No,
I mean, sometimes.
no, we ain't doing that. Not today, son. So we keep going. Just $35, $50 RV parking, $35. So we're like, all right, we're just gonna have to bite the bullet, split the parking.
Yeah.
You know, by the time we got there, all the lots are full. There's hardly anything. So we park about a mile away, off to the right, across a it was a bit of a trek, a hike, you know. We park out across this bridge right across by the new stadium they're building, the new baseball stadium.
Yeah.
We walk all the way across that long motherfucker in the cold and the wind blowing like a son of a bitch.
Yo.
We get all the way up to the door, get through the crowds of people, and at that moment in time, we're like the last stragglers into the stadium. You know, we get there. Person at the check bag line's like, "Man, what's in that purse?" I'm with my buddy and his mom. And she's yeah, you know, and we were making jokes about this beforehand, like why women always got to have all this shit in their purse. And we were like, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could just carry around a big old bag of half my life around. You know, you got to dig. They're always digging through it. They're always losing something.
Clear bags at those places.
Yeah, we've got a wallet. We know where everything is in that wallet.
Yeah,
I can tell you every card in that wallet. I can tell you what spot it's in.
That's right.
So she's all digging around. We're laughing at her and shit. I don't even know what she was looking for. Probably tickets or a lighter or something like that. So we go on in, or we get to the front gate and they're like, "Man, what's in that purse?" And they're like, "You're not gonna be able to bring that in. It's a bag. You can't bring bags in here."
Yeah.
She's like, "Then why'd you even ask me what's in the purse if you're just gonna outright just say don't bring the purse in here? Like, what was the even need for any of that?"
Nosy.
So we had to walk our asses all the way back, and you know, there's those dudes out there on the bicycles.
Yeah.
They're like, "Cling, cling. Hey, you want to ride from the We want to ride from the parking lot." Like we get all the way back across this bridge, another mile back to the parking lot, drop her bag off, and the whole time, like my buddy's like, "Dude, let's just hide it in a tree. Let's hide it under this bridge. Let's hide it in this ditch." I'm like, "Dude, we are gonna have anxiety the entire time we are in there.
Yeah,
this is just not gonna work. We're gonna be worried about the person.
It's gonna be gone when we get back."
I'm like, "Well, might as well just drop it off." So we went and dropped it off. Walking up back across this bridge, long ass bridge over this fucking creek river thing.
Yeah.
One of them dudes pulls up. He's just like, one dude pulled up first on the bicycle pedaling, you know. And he's like, "Y'all want to ride?" And we had just seen this dude pull up to dudes 10 feet ahead of us. And the guy's like, "How much? $10 a head." And we were like, "God damn, $10 a head? That's like 4 people, and I think that's $40 right there." And they're like, "We don't drop you off at the front." So all they really did was take you from the parking lot we were at to like out front of the next big parking lot, like close to the stadium. So you still had to walk like 400 yards.
Screw that.
Like, what the hell is that? Yeah.
No.
And then my buddy was like, "Oh yeah, that's easy money."
I mean,
I'm like, "Yeah, it's easy money until you get like the third, fourth 450-pound person like in a row, and you're like, that ain't such easy money anymore, is it?"
I mean, they do it all the time, so they're in good shape.
So we walk, we walk all the way back, and like we're halfway across, and a dude in a golf cart pulls up.
Yeah.
You know, also trying to hustle.
Well, yeah.
He's like, "Y'all want to ride?" And we're like, "Is it free?" And he was just like, you know, kind of nods his head, like, you know. And then we ask again, we're like, "Hey man, is it free?" And he's like, turns. I'll never forget the look on his face. He turns to us and he's just like, "Hey man, nothing's free." And then he's like, we're like, "No, then we don't want it." And he's like, gets the next like helpless saps a fucking few rows back from us. Anyway, we finally get inside. We finally get our seats. We actually had like row 100s, section 125, row like 18 seats. So I mean, we're right there in the corner, right after like the big triple. They come across a couple other triples, a double, and then they turn, do some other sections, and then there's a turn, and we're right at the end of the whoop section.
You?
So, like, I mean, there's dudes dirt hitting us in the face. There's bikes flying out of control.
Souvenirs.
Yeah, it's souvenirs, man. Bunch of rowdy ass kids out there. But
I mean,
this is funny too about the I guess motorcycle, dirt bike,
yeah.
heavy metal, hell yeah, Doritos, and Mountain Dew crowd out there. Not saying they're all like that. Monster Jam, all those dudes. Yeah,
Well, that's about to happen too.
that is about to happen. So they have a shit attention span. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
I've noticed these dudes. We were out there, and it'd be a race. There
Right.
were. It was the Triple Crown event actually. So there were 3 motos this time for each class, rather than just the normal 2 motos and
Okay.
like 2 and done. And it's the best out of 3 motos takes the Triple Crown.
Right.
But they're doing a season, so there's like a championship. There's like stats and scores and time, all that shit involved. We're like sitting there, and like in between each race, they bring the bobcats out, the little bulldozers. They smooth all the dirt out. They make the track all perfect and shit, which is not what I'm familiar with. I'm familiar with like some old redneck with a ponytail, and like a water truck with some kids in it, and like dirt hosing. But yeah, this is the money. This is the professional leagues.
Right.
This is American Motorcycle Association. This ain't no club or group or organization. This is
it's for real.
association. Yeah, it's for real. So in between that stat, like the crowd started getting bored, I guess, whatever. So every 15 seconds in between those things, while they're driving around the Bobcat, wave, like, and it would come like, dude, literally the whole stadium. It would come all the way around. And then somebody would start one on this side, and so there would be 2 going all the way around at the same time.
Hell yeah.
And it was just like, I have not seen an old school wave generator in a long time. It's been a minute. And then after the wave, they got bored of that, eventually stopped doing it. And there was like a race. After that race, for some reason, a bunch of people started like doing their flashlights. You've seen that on their phone, the flashlights?
Yeah.
Like where they're all like, they were just like strobing, blinking at each other. Saw a couple doing Morse code. I was like, man, if you're not excited at a motocross event, what the hell is wrong with you?
Short attention spans, man.
Short
You
attention
nailed it
spans,
on that
man.
one. Yeah.
Boy,
Boy, howdy.
good times though.
Hell yeah, man. Wish I could have gone. I bet it was.
Cheapest fun on dirt.
Nah, man, that's that Rednecks to Paychecks. You seen about that?
What?
Rednecks to Paychecks?
Isn't that another channel?
No.
Or is that like a TV show?
That's an event that happens.
There's an
It's
event.
like a mudding event.
I have not seen that.
Yeah.
Tell me about this event.
Oh, man, so Caitlin's friend, they're like hardcore into it just because that's what they do.
Yeah.
And
Is this an event that's somewhat like that Mud Nats, like Mud Nationals?
kind of, except more of just a party.
Gotcha.
Like, if you look at videos of it, it is just wall to wall, big ass trucks and 4-wheelers, and everybody's just like jumping in.
Well, that
mud
sounds like a
holes.
Sunday afternoon in Golson, Texas.
Except it's a weekend, and it's just liquor, beer, bikinis, just
Not
everywhere.
on Sunday. Not on Sunday. It ain't no liquor.
Well,
I guess you get it
Yeah,
in
you
before
bring
you
it.
head
You
up
bring
there for
it,
the
yeah.
weekend. Yeah.
but dude, that's coming up, and it looks like fun. I'm really thinking about it. Just going out.
What's the date on that?
I think it's in March.
And where's it at?
I don't remember, but it's just like, I think north of here.
So it's in Tejas.
It's in Texas.
right on.
And they had invited us before, but it didn't happen. But it's coming around again.
Maybe we should do a couched in
Man.
the dirt.
You
What do you think people would think about that?
just throw it in the back of my truck.
I got a 4-wheeler.
Well,
I
we
got
could
2
do that,
working
too.
4-wheelers. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
after an event like that, they probably ain't gonna be working, but they're working pretty damn good now.
Yeah, that shit looks like fun.
Shit, if my income tax, if I get this government money in, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
a dirt bike.
Get
I
that
just saw
paper.
Supercross, dude. I'm all hyped. I'm about to be Ricky motherfucking Carmichael.
Well,
Brap.
I'll let you know Or you look it up yourself. Check that stuff out. Man.
Yeah, dude.
Looks like fun.
Gonna have to. That does sound like fun.
Get out for the weekend.
Yeah.
Get dirty. That's apparently the only thing is you're gonna be dirty for the whole weekend.
Oh yeah, there's usually not showers involved until like Sunday or Monday.
I think there's like redneck showers, but you know it's like a hose.
Yeah.
But I mean that's part of the fun.
Yeah, when I was younger, we used to do TCCRA, that Texas Cross Country Racing Association, and when I got involved, I mean this is like the '90s to early 2000s. Right. When I got involved, it was just like a small operation, you know. Mm-hmm. My grandpa actually served as the president, Jerry Bourne, for a while. He just unfortunately recently passed away in December, but of last year. But that's all good. Anyway, we used to run with this organization. It was a group of just like-minded individuals, and they organized races, had all this stuff. You had scoring transponders on your fenders. You had a couple thousand people out at a 3,000 or 4,000 acre farm or something that somebody like was a landowner and was like renting out for the weekend or whatever. We used to do like all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that mud gnats, man, that does sound like fun.
Oh, shoot! I mean, I grew up mudding too, but that was nothing.
Yeah,
nothing fancy.
I mean, that's Abbott mudding. Yeah, man. That's like a difference between.
It's like you go out with like 20 people, a couple trucks and some 4-wheelers, and you find a creek, and you go.
That's like a difference between like a Arlington, Texas Supercross in AT&T Stadium and like a Supercross at like Belmead. That's probably like rusted shopping carts, wheels falling off, a couple of X Factor ramps over a La Vega parking lot.
Watch out for snakes.
Watch out for needles and shit.
God,
what a terrible place. I mean, no offense if you're from there, but
Sketchfest.
You should probably get the fuck out of there, like as soon as you can.
Well, it was just Valentine's Day. How'd that go for you, man?
Probably not all that good. I mean, it was good. I just kind of got caught up and forgot to do.
Oh man.
I didn't like forget to do anything, but see, my girlfriend's line of work doesn't really let her.
Yeah.
I can't really get flowers or candy or anything like that. And we were supposed to go out to dinner, but on Saturday or lunch, but I kind of like fucked that all up. So I kind of got the ass chewing for a couple days, but.
Yeah, is that right?
She's in there asleep, I think.
Oh no, I heard her groan. She was like, "Yeah."
Oh God.
Well, I mean, I just did the usual: flowers, chocolates, and dinner. Chocolates was the hard part, though.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get that until Friday.
Did you have to order it?
No.
Oh.
We ended up going to 2 different stores because people were out, man, like out.
Yeah.
Went to Walmart.
Like on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I was a little slow on that part.
God damn, both of us are slackers.
But we went to Walmart.
We are not the men you want to bring home to your mama.
We're good dudes.
I mean, yeah, we're fucking upstanding individuals.
Yeah, we work hard and we do stuff all the rest of the time. It's
That's that rednecks with paychecks mentality again. There it goes. It's funny you mentioned Josh because I kind of remember a story a little ways back. I don't remember if you were there for this actually. This would have been Memorial Day weekend, like 2013, 2012. This event would have been set at the Guadalupe River, and this would have been at a campground.
No.
With the Yates brothers.
Nah, but I've seen that video.
Which video? Because I did not know there was a video, and now I'm a little bit
from
on
in
guard.
The car.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, well, that's the in the car video. I'm talking about outdoor activities.
I mean, I've seen a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Josh, we were camping Memorial Day weekend. We're down at the Guadalupe River. We're on a campsite. I don't remember what the name of it was, but it's right off the river.
Yeah.
We had floated. So this particular weekend was kind of weird because it had rained for about 3 days fucking straight.
Mm-hmm.
It was a torrential downpour in the middle of Memorial Goddamn Day weekend. I don't know what we were supposed to be remembering, but I will always remember that because we couldn't float the river.
Yeah.
It was raining. Everybody sat all depressed in their cars, and we had all this alcohol, all this beer. This was back in college. I was probably 21, 22 at the time, probably 21.
Yeah.
Everybody had all this beer. We were just kind of sitting around drinking, listening to the radio, waiting for the storms to let up because that's really all you could do at the time. There wasn't much else.
Car parties.
Yeah, car parties. Yeah, let me tell you how exciting car parties are. I mean, they can be. They can be really exciting, but they damn sure wasn't that time. But after about 3 days of all this torrential rain, something amazing happened. A miracle, if you will.
Oh, I would.
It didn't stop raining. It fucking kept on raining like a motherfucker. But something amazing happened. Everybody just collectively, all at once. And when I say a campground, I mean probably 500, 600 people, out in tents, cars, an RV here and there, just a whole campsite. All 600 of these motherfuckers, all at once, just got tired of the rain, stepped out of their cars, opened their coolers, turned their speakers on under easy ups, and just kept on partying in the rain.
Hell yeah.
They were like, fuck it, I've had enough of this shit. I've had enough of sitting in this.
Yeah.
So they got fed up with it. We started partying. A buddy of mine, so it started raining probably halfway through the first day. And I mean like big, thick, like paint drops, just coming down. I mean, just like some purple rain prints just at you, the fluffles and kerfluffles and
the motherfuckers want some pancakes.
Yeah, some pancakes. Yeah. Pancake rain. Everybody's getting out of their car. Rain's still pounding. Halfway through the first day is when it started raining. Mm-hmm. My buddy John Yates. We all floated the river the first day, and it's about a 4 to 6 hour float down there south of Austin in New Braunfels, Texas.
What?
If any of you guys have never floated either the Comal or the Guadalupe, I'm gonna go ahead and vouch and tell you to do the Comal because it's better.
Yes.
But the Guadalupe is also an acceptable option if you're trying to get away for the weekend.
It's colder. Right?
It's awesome. Think of a big ass lazy river, but there's not like shitty kids peeing in the pool. They're just peeing in the river
because it's peeing in the river.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of shitty adults peeing in the river, drinking beer, hanging out on tubes. There's music. There's good times. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Johnny boy here.
Yeah.
We go down the river the first time. Homeboy did not bring any sunscreen. That's a classic mistake.
Yeah.
If you are ever gonna do that and you haven't done the river, don't forget to bring sunscreen and don't forget to put that shit on like multiple times through the day.
Yes.
Because he didn't. And he was about the color of my phone, which is bright ass red.
Yup.
He was like a lobster after day one. So he sat in his tent on his air mattress and he was just like, you could hear the air expanding from his lungs whenever you'd unzip his tent and be like, hey man, are you all right? You want anything? You good? He's just like, you're like, God damn, that boy's fucked up. So that dude was sleeping in his tent, through the day and through the night and through the storm.
Avoid the sun,
Yeah, before the sun. And about a day and a half into it, he wakes up and no shit, his air mattress is just like floating. He's floating on his back. His tent is underwater. Because right where we parked at was a fucking ravine. And it's just like gully covered in water. My car tires are just up in water, but we're all just hanging out in it anyways. So anyway, that's just a funny part of that. But everybody gets out. Everybody gets tired of it. Everybody's partying. So it lets up about the second day of that Saturday, I guess, Memorial Weekend. It lets up like late in the afternoon. We're like, all right, let's make another run down the river. And our buddy Josh was there with us. That's how all this even comes about because you mentioned him earlier. Josh is with us, of course, on the river with our big crew of people. We float through the first time, and we are, it's, like I said, it's 3 to 4 hours. It's in the dead of summer. Mm-hmm. It's in and when I say 3 to 4, it's on the dead end of 4.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I
a
bet it
cooler.
picked up with the rain.
It's a cooler full of beer for survival.
Right.
I mean, it is 110 degrees out there.
Water.
You're out there drinking for your very life, trying to stay alive. Because it is nothing else to do. It is hot. It is sweltering.
Oh, yeah.
So we make it down this river. We're all blacked out probably by this point. We get out of the river.
Happens.
And after 3 days of rain, so to get out of the river, it's probably like what would you say, like a 20-foot wide water, the river from one side to the other, or probably longer than that. I mean, it's a river.
Wider than that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a river. So the bank consists of that like special kind of grimy clay, like where you slip on the mud in the top layer, and then the bottom layer just gets wet, and then it just gets worse.
Yeah.
Because now you're just slipping on like hard, shitty, wet, cold mud, clay. So that's what the material was. We had been sitting in this river because we were all too hammered to get out of it.
Yeah.
We've been sitting there trying to finish the rest of our cooler to lighten our load to, maybe give ourselves a chance to run before sundown. Yeah. And we're watching people, like groups of people, this entire time trying to make it out. Because once you got out of the bank, it's just a little hop hill to get out of the bank. But then there's like probably probably like a 50, 60 degree hill.
Yeah.
That you got to walk up. And motherfuckers have been walking up that with coolers and flip-flops and slipping and just turning this layer of mud and clay into bedlam. And, like, we sat there in the river and we watched 3 or 4 or 5, 6 different groups of people get out of this motherfucker, go halfway up the thing and just fall. Like, I seen dudes fall, cooler, beers go out everywhere, tears, screams from random passerbys that couldn't believe the tragedies they were witnessing. So we're like trying to figure out, like, damn, how are we gonna get out of this thing? Well, and
the longer you're there, the harder it's gonna be.
So where was I?
Figuring out how to get out.
Right. So we're sitting there just trying to figure out how to get out of this river. We had seen all this devastation before us. We're sitting there in a circle around in the river, sitting around our cooler. We have a tube just specifically for the cooler. For those uninitiated out there, it's called a cooler tube. And it's pretty much the same, but you got a bottom on it.
Right.
A fucking goose comes in and lands like a few yards from us, like maybe 20 yards from us. Yeah. And it's, just floating around like a big, white, majestic, talking about Canada gooses.
Yeah.
That Canada whole thing. Gooses. Canada geese, yeah. So, L.A. So, this goose is swimming around us, and, Josh is just inebriated, and he's trying to fuck with it. He's halfway in the water up to his nose, like Navy SEAL style.
Sneaking up on a goose.
Yeah, sneaking up on the goose with his bucket hat. He's like... Bleep, bleep. And he's like trying to catch it. I don't know, for whatever reason we thought this was a good idea, but he's like, I get like a couple feet from it, and he's like, big splash, commotion, thing flies off 10 feet, but it doesn't ever fly away. It just lands there again. I guess people probably fed it in the park bread or whatever, so it probably kept coming back. So the goose eventually gets out after he scares it off enough, and it's about halfway up this hill I'm talking about, like this 60-degree angle, 50-degree angle, like Widowmaker.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen countless lives lost on it in the past 20, 30 minutes alone. This goose is now sitting halfway on it. So Josh jumps out of the river, takes off at a dead sprint towards it, grabs it, the only way that you can catch a goose if you've never caught a goose out in the wild is you take a dead sprint at it, you pick a good pursuit angle, and you dive. And you hope you catch it when you dive, because that's really the only way you're going to get it.
Yeah.
And so he catches it, but he's halfway up the hill and he's dove. So he's immediately sliding down this hill with this goose, and it's just commotion and feathers. And there's a couple passerbys, like a girl, her boyfriend, and one of their friends, and they're just like, ah, like shrieking. I don't want to fucking scream into the microphone, but they just start shrieking. And, he gets halfway sliding down into the water with the goose and lets it go, and it flies off. And so we're like, oh, shit. He's like caused the scene now because they turn around and they're like, we're going to go tail. I'm like, what are you? You're fucking 24, 25 years old. Don't you got something better to do? Apparently not, because it's
apparently not.
thunder and rain and muddy in this shitty campsite, and we've just floated the river. So we get out, we go running up the hill. This team of cops comes running down the hill. They get halfway to the hill. They run up to me, and they're like, hey, some guy just assaulted some wildlife. Did you see anything? Did you see where he went? I'm like, officer, if you run just now, if you go in that direction, that way, he just took off that way. Go now, you'll catch him. And he's like, hell yeah, thanks, kid. And he takes off running. And my buddy was like in the water 10 feet away. You know, he sinks back down, bloop, 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 like disappears.
Oh, damn.
Oh, good old Josh.
Good times, yeah. Shit. That makes me want to talk about the that first river trip we took.
Oh, yeah? What river
yeah.
ticket? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Big O.
So it's a thing we do. We hit up the Comal. It's been almost every year for the past, like, 7 years.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
at this point, it's like old Hank Williams used to say, it's a family tradition.
Damn right. And so it's just we hit the Comal, not the Guadalupe. But, that's a good float, too.
Yeah,
That's a nice float.
I think we like the Comal a little better because
Yeah.
it's like man-made. The sides are built and paid for by the city.
It's...
You got to put up a little bit
nicer,
more bullshit,
I
like
think.
park enforcement. And
but it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
And so, we're floating down. Once again, about 3.5, 4 hours. That's a good float. And we get to probably about, it would have been 45 minutes to the end, on that big-ass last turn. And we park it up. We're just drinking, having a good time. Watching everybody go by, seeing the shenanigans.
Having a good time.
Yeah. And so, what was it? A dude and his girl get out, and they're way up on the bank by this house on stilts. And, like, they're bitching and fighting. Yeah. Oh, man. What was it? Like, they were just yelling at each other.
Yeah.
And so then...
This is about 3 hours down the river. This is like at the very end of it. This was like right before you get out. This is like last turn in the river. So if you're in a NASCAR race and you've just done 450 goddamn laps at Daytona and you've seen everybody crash and burn around you and you've survived it to the end, only to fuck up and get arrested right here.
Oh man! But so they're yelling and fighting, and then cops come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like they rush him, and they took him down, and they got him down on the ground. You can see he's still fighting. Then the whole river just starts going, tase him, tase him, tase him. And then the dude just pulled it out, and he's like,
he kind of stops,
yeah.
And he kind of looks back. I mean, this is like a bicycle New Braunfels police. Like, there was a fight. He comes like coming down there, yeah. And so he looks back. And we're all just like, tase him, tase him, tase him. He looks back, and he's just like this?
Like, what's gonna do it?
Y'all want this? Y'all want that? And we're like, yeah! And he's just like, oh, my
man.
God, dude.
That shit was
Bloodlust.
hilarious.
That was savage. That was just barbarianism
You're
at its
acting
finest.
a fool, man. Everybody's gonna turn on you.
That's
what
very, very true. So, I guess that's about all the time we're going to have for now, everybody.
Yeah.
We thank you again for joining us.
Yes, please. Thank you.
This is episode 2 of Couched. We hope you've enjoyed the stories.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully you don't take too much offense to anything. We're only just some good old boys out having a good time.
It's all good fun, yeah.
And most of these times are in our past.
Right. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We need subscribers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We actually have to hit 100 subscribers on our channel before we can even set a channel name.
Yes.
So if you guys want to find us easier and not have to search youtube.com/KLX blah, 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 fuckity fuck,
Yeah.
then please hit that like and subscribe button.
Yes, please. And go to our Facebook. We've got links for the videos on the Facebook. We have an Instagram. It's all under Couched Show.
Yep, at Couch Show.
At Couch Show. And follow us, like, subscribe,
Tweet, Instagram, do what y'all do, and we'll be out there watching and responding as best we can.
Mm-hmm. Join us on the couch.
Join us on the couch.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Until next time, I'm Kyle Yogi Owens, and this is Dustin Middlebrook, and we are couched.
Yo.